सोनम वांगचुक, हम सब इन्हें जानते हैं। आज वो अनशन पर बैठे हैं, भूखे हैं, कुछ खाया नहीं है। ये किसके लिए बैठे हैं? ये उन बच्चों के भविष्य के लिए बैठे हैं जो उन्हें दिख रहा है कि बर्बादी की तरफ जा रही है। ये उन बच्चों के लिए लड़ रहे हैं जिन्होंने अपनी जान खो दी। ये एक सिस्टम के खिलाफ लड़ रहे हैं जो सही तरीके से नहीं चल रहा। आप जानते हैं, मैं जानती हूँ, सब जानते हैं।
I'm strong with half my muscle. Thank you. I'm strong with life. Thank you very much for all your good wishes.
बहुत सारे लेबल चिपकाएंगे, बोले मार्क्सिस्ट बृंदा कारक जी आ गए, मार्क्सिस्ट आ गए, महुआ मोत्रा आ गए, एंटी नेशनल आ गए, सब लेबल फेंक दो। कोई भी लेबल नहीं है। लेबल जो है कि आप हिंदुस्तानी हो और हिंदुस्तान के लिए आप ये कर रहे हैं।
ये बुक से दिक्कत क्या? ये बुक से दिल्ली पुलिस को दिक्कत क्या?
In an age where outrage trends on for a few hours before disappearing beneath memes, celebrity gossip, and cricket scores, something extraordinary is unfolding at Delhi's Jantar Mantar. And yet it feels as though the country has chosen not to look. For over 3 weeks, the Cockroach Janta Party has occupied the protest site demanding accountability over alleged examination irregularities, repeated paper leaks, and what it calls the systematic betrayal of India's students. They have also called for the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. On June 28th, climate activist and education reform advocate Sonam Wangchuk joined the agitation, beginning an indefinite hunger strike and demanding structural reforms in India's examination system.
मैं बिल्कुल कोई गांधी नहीं हूँ, ये कहना चाहता था, न कोई हीरो हूँ। मैं आम नागरिक हूँ जिसने शायद यही फ़र्क हो कि अपने ज़िम्मेदारियों से मुंह नहीं मोड़ा और आगे कदम बढ़ाया उसे निभाने के लिए। यही मैं चाहता हूँ आप लोगों से भी। किसी और में हीरो न ढूंढिए, खुद अपने हीरो बनिए, अपने ज़िंदगी के हीरो बनिए और अपनी ज़िम्मेदारियाँ निभाइए।
As of July 16th, Wangchuk has completed 19 days without food. Doctors say he has lost over 9 kilograms and is suffering muscle wastage and remains under round-the-clock medical supervision.
Total weight loss हम जो 19 day पे है, it is more than 9 kg. So he has lost more than 9 kg on the 19th day of his indefinite fast. उनका ब्लड शुगर आज 80 मिलीग्राम पर डेसीलीटर है, पल्स 72 पर मिनट है, और जो ब्लड प्रेशर लाइन डाउन और जो सिटिंग पोजीशन में 105/61 और 101/65 है, हाइड्रेशन फेयर है, ही इज मेंटली अलर्ट।
Yet, he refuses to end his fast. A man is literally starving himself to make a point. But have we heard appeal from the union government, from the education minister, or perhaps a tweet from the prime minister? The answer is a big fat no. The symbolism here is very difficult to ignore. India's most celebrated engineer, educator, the real-life inspiration behind Funsuk Wangru from Three Idiots is starving in the capital so that students don't have to lose faith in India's education system itself. And yet, the silence from those in power has been deafening. For days, CJP founder Abhijit Dipke has issued desperate appeals on social media. His posts have become less political and more personal SOS messages asking doctors, volunteers, legal assistants, and above all, for someone in the government to simply acknowledge that a man is risking his life. The organization has repeatedly alleged police restrictions around the protest, complained of administrative hurdles, and accused authorities of attempting to wear the movement down through attrition rather than engagement.
अरे सर वो प्लास्टिक देखिए ना, अरे सर उनको धूप लग रही है सर, हाथ जोड़ रहा हूँ सर, क्या लगा जोड़ने की जरूरत है, मेरे को दिखा दो धूप कितनी आ रही है, तेज कितनी आ रही है, नहीं यही तो सुबह और तेज आती है जब सुबह होती है। एक सेकंड, वो मर जाएंगे तब आपको तसल्ली मिलेगी, अभी की बात, वो मर जाएंगे तब आपको तसल्ली मिलेगी। जो बोलो अरे उनको धूप लग रही है तभी लगाया ना सर, इतने दिन लगाया क्या हमने।
Dipke has said that the movement has received nothing but silence from the centre despite Wangchuk's rapidly deteriorating condition. Protesters describe a difficult existence, sleeping on hard pavements under Delhi's unforgiving summer, managing medical emergencies with volunteer doctors, facing repeated policing measures while trying to sustain a peaceful demonstration. But while the corridors of power remain shrouded in stone-cold silence, the human cost is mounting. Student activists joining the CJP in parallel hunger strike are collapsing one by one. Activists have been rushed to hospitals in states of hypovolemic shock, their bodies giving out before their resolve does. Behind these protests lies a devastating reality, a dark shadow of student suicides, fueled by sudden exam cancellations, massive irregularities, and the crushing realization that in today's system, merit is a currency outvalued by corruption. If democracy is supposed to create spaces where citizens can be heard, Jantar Mantar increasingly resembles a place where voices are expected to tire before power feels compelled to listen to them. The irony here is almost painful. The movement began over paper leaks, examination irregularities, issues that strike at the heart of India's aspirational middle class. Every competitive examination represents years of sacrifice, parents taking loans, students abandoning social lives, countless sleepless nights fueled by tea, hope, and borrowed dreams. When question papers leak, it isn't merely an examination that is compromised, it is trust. India's competitive examination system, for example, say NEET, JEE, CUET, and more, has long been the high-stakes gateway to dreams for millions. But in 2026 alone, it became a nightmare of alleged paper leaks, glitches, and cancellations. The NEET UG examination held on May 3rd was cancelled days after allegations of paper leaks surfaced. A re-examination followed amid chaos, but the damage was already done. Reports linked over 10 to 20 student suicides to the stress, uncertainty, and despair.
हर रोज स्टूडेंट सुसाइड कर रहे हैं। अभी थोड़े घंटे पहले मैंने न्यूज पढ़ी, एक और नीट के स्टूडेंट, और क्या हो रहा है, मन की बात देख रहे हैं धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी, नरेंद्र मोदी जी मन की बात कर रहे हैं। कौन से डिल्यूजन में रह रहे हैं ये लोग, और इतने कैसे बेशर्म हो गए कि बच्चे रोज सुसाइड कर रहे हैं और वो प्रधानमंत्री अपना मस्त किसी दुनिया में रह रहा है, अपनी मन की बात कर रहा है। अरे स्टूडेंट्स के मन की बात सुन लो यार, उन परिवारों के मन की बात सुन लो जिनके बच्चों ने सुसाइड करी है। बोर हो गए हम 12 साल से आपका मन की बात सुनकर, पका दिया है पूरे देश को। उनके अपने मंत्री भी उनकी मन की बात नहीं सुनते। अब तो मोदी जी धर्मेंद्र प्रधान को निकाल दीजिए, वरना जनता आपको निकाल देगी।
Families lost children who had poured years into preparation only to face a system riddled with protectors turned predators, as Pradhan himself described some involved parties. Critics point to repeated irregularities under Pradhan's tenure, multiple paper leaks across states affecting crores of students. The CJP, starting one as a meme-like response to judicial remarks comparing agitated youth to cockroaches, amplified these failures.
Kick us down, we rise again, from the gutters, from the stains. Every wall you build in fear makes our footsteps louder here. We are the cockroach clan, children of the burning city. Can't be
Abhijit Dipke and supporters demanded Pradhan's resignation, accountability, compensation for affected families, and systemic reforms. Double engine, double leak became a rallying cry highlighting the perceived governance failures. And perhaps that explains why the movement has resonated far beyond the boundaries of Jantar Mantar.
No dynasty crown, just tied people from every town. Mothers marching, workers awake, students shouting to the barricade. Yeah! You dine in silence behind your gate. We know the language of rent and hate.
सामने लगाया, हाथ जोड़ रहा हूँ सर। अरे उस इंसान को धूप लग गई यार, मुश्किल में वो इंसान, क्यों इतनी दिक्कतें खड़े कर रहे हो आप लोग? क्या करेंगे? संसद जाएंगे। 20 तारीख को हम सारे लोग यहाँ से जंतर मंतर से निकलेंगे और संसद जाएंगे।
We are the Capitol Party, too stubborn for your authority. Built from dust.
Support has poured in from across ideological lines. Public outpouring has been emotional. Thousands have urged Sonam Wangchuk to end his fast, fearing for his life. Celebrities have echoed this. Omi Vaidya, who played Chatur in Three Idiots, pleaded, "I don't want real Phunsukh Wanglu to die."
I don't want Phunsukh Wanglu to die. Hello, idiot. Pehchana. This is Omi Vaidya, Chatur from Three Idiots, and Sadiq from The Office, and I have a important message for you.
Imagine real life Chatur pleading with the real life Rancho to end his hunger strike. Abhay Deol, Zeenat Aman, Nasiruddin Shah, Ratna Pathak Shah, and others expressed solidarity while appealing for dialogue. Writers like Arundhati Roy joined calls to halt the fast amid health fear. Comedian Kunal Kamra too stood in solidarity with Sonam Wangchuk and CJP protesters, taking a swipe at the government in his satirical style.
पहले तो मैं कहना चाहूँगा कि ये जो सरकार है, ये जो कर रही है, ये बहुत सालों से कर रही है और हमने देखा है कि ये लोग बस सीता के पति का नाम ले लेके नीता के पति का काम कर रहे हैं।
Even political leaders have too jumped in. Representatives of various political parties, especially the ones in the opposition, have gone to the protest site and have pleaded with Sonam Wangchuk to end his fast.
Do not leave the cause. Do not leave the cause. Then they will be forced to take action. Forced to take action. बहुत सारे लेबल चिपकाएंगे. बोले मार्क्सिस्ट बृंदा कारक जी आ गए, मार्क्सिस्ट आ गए, महुआ मोत्रा आ गए, एंटी नेशनल आ गए, कोई और आ गए, लेबल चिपकाएंगे. सब लेबल फेंक दो. कोई भी लेबल नहीं है. लेबल जो है कि आप हिंदुस्तानी हो और हिंदुस्तान के लिए आप ये कर रहे हो.
Arvind Kejriwal, Mamta Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav, according to reports, say have contacted with Sonam Wangchuk, have expressed their concerns and urged him to end his hunger strike. A PIL in the Delhi High Court highlighted the crisis, seeking intervention. Wangchuk's health updates became daily headline, with supporters like Sashi Tharoor penning open letters urging an end to the strike while pressing the government to act. The Delhi High Court on July 16 directed the authorities to take all necessary steps to safeguard the health of Sonam Wangchuk. Hearing a petition concerning Wangchuk's deteriorating health, the court emphasized that preserving his life must remain the government's foremost priority. Whatever medical intervention is needed to save Sonam Wangchuk's life should be done, the bench observed. Underscoring the value of human life, the court further said, "We note that the life of any citizen is precious and all efforts ought to be made by authorities to save the same." But Wangchuk has remained unmoved. Perhaps because hunger strikes are never merely about hunger, they are about forcing society to confront a moral question it would rather postpone.
I am strong with half my muscles. Thank you. I'm strong inside. Thank you very much for all your good wishes.
Meanwhile, the internet has become another battlefield. Supporters have flooded X with hashtags demanding justice for students, circulating medical bulletins and excerpts from Wangchuk's speeches. Critics have dismissed the agitation as a political theatre. CJP's social media team has sparred with defectors in real time, responding to accusation, posting updates from the protest site and amplifying what it says are ignored mainstream narratives. Every trending hashtag has been met with a counter hashtag. Every claim has produced a rebuttal. Yet, behind the banter, the memes and political point scoring lies an uncomfortable reality. A democracy is being measured by how it responds to peaceful dissent. History remembers hunger strikes differently from other protests. Whether it was Mahatma Gandhi, Potti Shiramulu, or Anna Hazare, fasting has always been the language of those who believe institutions have stopped listening. It is the last argument available to someone who possesses no legislative power, no police force, and no executive authority, only their own body. Today, that body belongs to Sonam Wangchuk. The CJP has now observed a one-day mass hunger strike in solidarity with him, hoping to transform individual sacrifice into collective action. Whether that changes the government's response remains uncertain. Perhaps this story is ultimately bigger than one activist, one political formation, or one education minister. It is about a generation that was told education was the great equalizer, only to repeatedly discover that examinations can be cancelled, recruitment delayed, and merit questioned. It is about parents who still tell their children study hard and everything else will follow. It is about students wondering whether that promise still holds. There's a scene in Three Idiots where Rancho, a character based on real life Sonam Wangchuk, says, "Pursue excellence and success will follow." For millions of young Indians today, excellence is no longer the problem. The fear is whether the system meant to reward it still works. As the protest stretches on with plans for a parliament march, the ball is completely in the government's court. Reforms like robust anti-leak mechanism, fixed calendars, and accountability aren't radical, they are essential. Ignoring this risks eroding faith in institutions among India's demographic dividend. When the system fragments, when the exams that are supposed to build futures instead break lives, it is the citizens who end up paying the price with their health, their tears, and their lives. Sonam Wangchuk's fading vitals are a sign of a ticking clock. The question remains is whether the government will finally step forward to save the visionaries and students of India, or let the brightest minds fade away in the pouring rain. Thank you so much.